Hello, beautiful soul angels. There's so much magic happening in my house right now. Welcome. I wasn't sure how this was going to go down, but here we are. So, welcome to our second moon phase, the actual setting intention phase that I have learned is the waxing crescent. We are in the loving divine waxing crescent, where we're setting intentions, we're dreaming new dreams. And I think it's so wonderful and beautiful and exciting that yesterday was the beginning of Gemini season. Thank you, Taurus season. However, we had a new moon in Taurus last Friday, so we are still in the Taurus energy through this whole year. We're going to be kind of like chasing rainbows, so to speak, and chasing energy, just like this light right now. As you see, it's a clean slate. I was setting up the reading. I hadn't even begun really. And all of a sudden I just got this vibe from spirit that they wanted me to just hit play. And so I'm going to do that. So we're going to talk a little bit about this reading, and then you are going to, and I'm going to shuffle with you. And then we are going to, then you guys can go off and get your own medicine. Okay. But for right now, we are going to talk about what came through in my meditations, my connection with spirit. And you know what, if you just, let me move this a little bit. Sorry. I think I just accidentally knocked it with my knee. If you would take just a minute and close your eyes. If it's not safe to close your eyes, then, do your walking meditation or driving meditation. But if you are walking, if you can, stop somewhere comfortable, pause this, sit down, and really connect with yourself and connect with spirit. This is a picker reading that's very, very special. I felt it. I've been feeling it coming on for a few days. So close your eyes if they're not closed already. Breathe, and whatever breathing feels good to you. Breathe in slow, breathe in quickly. Seriously, whatever feels good to your avatar right now, wherever you are in your state of mind. Okay? Because that's our theme today. Dreams unwind. Love's a state of mind. Thank you, Stevie and Rhiannon, the witch, the healer, the deep down believer in magic. You are each individual. Each of you are an individual, but if you found yourself here, you are magical. You are all each a Harry Potter, a Rhiannon, a Stevie Nicks. Stevie Nicks was just once, who she was as just a quote unquote regular person. And then she became Stevie. She became this energy, this entity, though she was always that energy. Spirit wants you to connect with that rock star, that superstar, because you know what? This is Gemini season. And Geminis, the twins of Gemini, your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to research more on Gemini energy and connect it to the Taurian energy of this moon cycle. The waxing crescent is about excitement, right? We're getting to the pinnacle of the full moon, but when it begins, it's dark. We're switching over moon cycles, right? So we switched over from the Aries to the Taurus, so give yourself some time. Start dreaming about setting your intention. What do you want to do? We're in this air energy of Gemini, but we're still in the grounded Earth Taurus moon. So how can you connect these energies together? When you're setting your intention today, when you're working with Spirit, if you haven't set your intention already, maybe you have. Spirit wants you to connect to the divine, to yourself, to your higher self, to your guides. Gemini season is wonderful and it's beautiful. Geminis are rock stars and the air is beautiful. It will wipe away all of the past and the darkness and whatever energy you need to let go. Let the Gemini energy do that. Let the air energy do that for you. However, it is a grounding energy of Taurus moon. So they don't want you to fly too far away. You can fly away in your thoughts and meditation and move your body, but stay grounded. In this Taurus moon cycle, we will be learning so much. I'm very excited to share it with you. We are going to be learning so much. So stay tuned, subscribe, like, comment. Thank you for the contributions. Thank you for the prayers. All of my information's in the About section. And if you'd like to book a reading with me, or if you'd like to purchase a recorded reading, you can email me, magicalmedium@gmail.com. It's all in my About section. There's links there for my other channel too. Whatever you need, Spirit's here for you, and I am here as the vessel, as the medium. This is in my soul contract to provide this experience for you. And it's an experience for me as well. So in this reading, Spirit wants you to see it as a clean slate. A new moon, a new time. What intentions do you want to set? Stretch, let go of the past. Get that. All of a sudden, my neck and my shoulders started to feel lots of tension. I'm hearing some of you need to stretch and walk and move your legs. Breathe. Go outside. Get fresh air. Find fresh air. It's time for new thoughts. It's a new beginning. And your mission, should you choose to accept it, go into the shorts here on my channel and look up the Gemini. You can't miss it. It's got the symbol on there, the twins of Gemini. Go and look at that shorts, and you can tap on the screen to pause. And Spirit wants you to work with that energy. It's interesting because it's a new moon in Taurus, but you know, it was only 2 days before the Gemini, before Taurus was ending. So this is a time for us to really open up and be who we came here to be. And this reading is to help you figure that out. Today, we are going to be working with the Fantasy Cats Oracle, the archetypes, the wild unknown archetypes. We're going to be working with the Samhain Oracle, the Seasons of the Witch, and we're going to be working with the Star Spinner Tarot, okay? So, as we breathe in that positive air of new beginnings and new possibilities, as we do that and get ready, we also breathe out that which no longer serves us back into the ether, back into love, because dreams are part of air energy, right? Communication. When you see a cartoon or something and they show a bubble over someone's head, like what they're thinking, it's in the air, right? So let's use that air energy. What's in your mind? What's in your heart? What's in your soul? Dreams unwind, because love is a state of mind, and you can be in a state of love at every single moment. And that is what Spirit is teaching us. And for those of you who are walking through the dark night of the soul, or just embarking on the beginning of the dark night of the soul, or just at the end, wherever you are, Spirit is here for you, my friend. They love you. You are family. You are soul family. If you found yourself here, you are really soul family. You wouldn't be here otherwise. Believe in who you are. Believe in yourself. Use the Gemini energy to be that fucking rock star that you were born to be. Be that healer, that ball of light, that ball of love that was put here, that was placed here to be that person. And it's okay to show your dark side. You may be the darkest, baddest bitch on the planet, but your heart is pure. But you wear that dark armor, right? Because you work in the darkness to heal those that need it the most. But we cannot stay and linger with those. We can't let them, sink their fangs in like energy vampires. When they're ready to shed that skin, they will, but don't let them keep biting you, snakes. Snakes are beautiful. They are wonderful, beautiful creatures. But the ones with fangs, the ones with venom, they're here to teach us something. So spit that poison out. Get rid of it. It doesn't belong to you. What is your dream? Everybody's got a dream. What's your dream? Pretty woman, pretty man, pretty soul, pretty being, whatever you identify with. But from Pretty Woman, everybody's got a dream. What's your dream? At the beginning of the movie and at the end, it's like the fairy tale, because fairy tales are what we make them. So right now, our spirit number today is 907. And I say spirit number because you can look up angel number, you can look up 907, maybe it's number 9, maybe it's number 7. 0 has a value as well. Research that on your own. I am here as your teacher. I used to give it all up front, but I was meant to. But now I know it is time for all of us to reach out and be who we are meant to be individually. We are not meant to follow someone else. You can grab some of their flavor, sure. Everything I am is from every beautiful being that's ever crossed my path. We are all just beautiful stars having the same experience, but a different experience. We are all of one soul, one being. We don't know really where we come from. We only have feelings and emotions and different things that we feel like we know where we're from. But where are we from? Only you know that. Are you living in 20 dimensions at once right now? Who are you? Are you an astral traveler? Do you stay in one place at a time? Are you an old healer? Have you lived many lives? I am just here to help guide you divinely on the path. That's your truth. This is just mine. So I welcome you into my home, into my life with grace and gratitude, with love and light. I welcome you into my home, and I call upon your higher self and my higher self. I call upon our spirit guides and our animal guides. Who are you? Who are you meant to be? Call on the ancestors and they will show you so you can see. Follow the gods and goddesses. Their teachings are real. So how are they connected to you? How do you feel? Are you into Egyptian culture? Does that rock your world? Or are you into fairies and rocks and crystals and like to watch the magic unfurl? It's different for all of us. Is it everything and all of the above? Experience it through love. And once you experience it through love, everything will change. I promise you, beautiful souls. You won't have to rearrange who you are and what's happening. It'll just naturally flow when you're being who you are in your soul. You will grow. I promise you. With every bit of my knowing and everything that I am. No one really has a plan. I heard something very beautiful recently, and I will post it in my shorts. But it made me realize we are all just different parts of the orbit in the universe. All kinds, all sorts. And there is no one here to tell you who you are but you. Now, you may have shamans and teachers who know what to do, but they're really just here to guide you to what's true to you. So, be open and mindful. That's true. Keep that with you. But also, it's only you, your voice, your intuition, who knows what's meant to come to fruition. So let it ride. Let it unfold. Let Spirit show you your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow that you were meant to have, because this is your divine birthright. No one is here to tell you what's wrong and right. Only you know that. So, if you fall flat, it's because you're going against the grain of what your soul purpose is. And it feels like rain and sadness and depression and anxiety. Those don't fucking belong to you. That's part of society, and it's a whole. And now we're here to break that mold. So open your heart, open your soul. Let's get ready with this reading. Let's go. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Oh, when I look down, it's 13:16 and then 13:17. Okay, so, and then 13:19. So if that means anything, I just realized we don't have a candle. So let me grab one. Oh my gosh, I'm like lightheaded. That was amazeballs. Like I had no idea that was happening. Okay, so I light this candle for Spirit, and we light the way for every divine being who's meant to be here today. So thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So ooh, girl. Okay, so let's get on to choosing our cards, because I feel like it is time. I mean, whoa. Oh my gosh, you guys. The cards went everywhere, and I mean everywhere. What just happened? Okay, interesting. Okay. Oh, because the book. Oh my gosh, the book was in there. I didn't see it. Now, this is a fairly new deck from one of our tribe members, Anna. Oh gosh, I love this deck. It's amazing to me. I don't think I've ever worked with such a small deck. When I say small, I mean like the number of cards. And when I first got it, I was like, is there more in here? I was like, okay. I was like, all right. But it's so cool because every single card is so profound that it's like, there's enough medicine in here for everybody. Okay, so I'm going to ask Spirit. We're going to pull them up. So this is reading 1. That one just came out while I was talking. Oh, they do want me to flip them. Oh, cool. I was wondering. I'm like, are we going to show? Okay. Oh my goddess. You don't even know how excited I am because these cards are so freaking cute. I can't take it. Okay. Oh, card number 2. Oh my gosh. And they're not having me show them up close. I feel like when you shoot, like when you go to your pile, your reading or whatever you call it, I feel like it's going to happen, if that makes sense. We're going to go close. It's right now, it's just about, ooh, is it only 2? Okay, so because we have multiple decks here, I'm going to pull some cards from some of the other decks cards. We've been watching this show called The Republic of Doyle. I love like whodunits and things like that, but it's so fun. It's so playful. Like they don't use guns, and it's a really great show. And it's from Newfoundland. And you know, it's I believe they're a province of Canada. I know they're their own country, but I don't know. Anyway, long story short, we've been watching that, and I'm from Chicago, so it's like the other day. Oh my gosh, I just saw chipmunks. So that's our spirit animal to work with. Chipmunks. Oh my gosh, and look at this ant. Shut it. We have been having these ants around here. Look at that. I don't know if you can see how freaking big that ant is. That is a big ant. Okay, so we are gonna work with work with ants. Now ants are all about patience. So very interesting. They wanted me to say that. Okay, so ants are about patience, and the chipmunk. I could get the book and like start going through it, but I feel like that's about it. They just told me to say the ants about patience. So okay, so we have that card, we have that card. I don't know if they're going to have me tell you the words or the numbers, but I'm going to shuffle the Seasons of the Witch deck and see if they want me to pull any face cards for that. Okay. And like I said, I wasn't anticipating any of this, and it's just like happening. So I'm just letting it happen. Okay. And so we have, oh my gosh, this is so powerful. I said, I'm like, we're using 4 decks, but we're not going to use, I thought we were going to do 4 readings and we were going to do 4 decks, and they were like, no. So we're not choosing through them, even though we are going to use the archetypes and the Star Spinner Tarot. It's these that want to come through. So let me get closer. How fun. I hope you guys have been having fun doing this. I know that some of you really enjoy this, like the talking and stuff. Some people, they just go straight down to the reading, and that's okay. You know, everybody's where they're meant to be, where they're meant to be. Okay, so any more from the Seasons of the Witch right now? Okay, I almost feel like these are going to be short individual messages. So we may be pulling from the other decks. So I'm getting this vibe, and I'm not being pulled to talk to Penji, you know, to find out, like, you know, in that capacity. The cats are looking at me. No more cats. Okay. We're putting the cats away. But yeah, so we are divinely protected. This container is open and clear. Thank you, Spirit. We call upon the 4 corners are north, south, east, and west, as above, so below. We call upon the archangels who coincide with all of these directions, and as above and so below. And we also call upon the energies of earth, air, fire, water, and the metal. All right, now I don't feel like I'm meant to pull any more. So let's see what pens. Now they're telling me I can ask. Okay, are we going to pull any more cards for? Okay, cool. So I don't know which reading is going to get what. As you can see, because you can see the other 2, I kind of feel like it's shitty not to tell you what these say. So this is number 9. And I'm hearing, even though it just says meeting, I'm hearing the meeting. So if that means anything. So this could be anything, you know what I mean? Number 2, feeling. Interesting, because we're talking about love. And interesting, okay, so this is technically reading 1, 2, 3, 4, but I feel like they're going to have me put them as the words. So look for meeting, feeling, silence, and intuition. Fuck yeah! I love when they have me do shit like that. I'm telling you, I've been feeling this coming for days, especially because my husband's a triple Gemini. And so we have just been in like Loverville since our anniversary. We had our 8-year anniversary of when we met on the 17th. Of last week in May 2023. Whenever you watch this, it's timeless. But anyway, super cool and beautiful. And like ever since, we've just been in like the most amazing energy. So I'm going to ride this wave, and I hope you do too. Gemini's a really cool season, but there's so much you can get from it. So, like I said, go and check out that shorts and like, pause. Even there's this one thing I found online. It was like 30 words that describe Gemini. And I thought, oh, these are great. This is perfect. Because then you can like look at the words, like which words, like whichever words kind of like pop out to you when you watch the shorts. I feel like that's like those are the words you're meant to work with. Maybe it's all of them, and maybe it's all of them. Maybe it's all of the above. So I mean, I'll just say like reading 1, 2, 3, and 4 right now. But so silence is number 36, and then intuition is number 23. So if you're even going by the numbers, so reading 1 is technically 9. You know what I mean? Reading 2 is technically 2, which is cool, easy. And then 3 is 36, which is also the number 9. So interesting. So if you were drawn to 1 and 3, you know what I mean, to meeting and silence, there might be something there. Oh my gosh, that ant! You are so awesome. For a minute, I thought it was the spider again because I was like, what the fuck? Because you guys know the last 2 readings, that big ass grandmother spider came in twice, and I was like, you can't make that shit up. Like Q spider, you know what I mean, ladies and gentlemen? Can you Q spider? That's crazy. But the ant coming in again is telling me that we have to have patience through this moon cycle. Patience is going to be our key word for this moon cycle. The fact that the ant came back in again, I'm telling you right now, I'm feeling the same thing for myself. I've been wanting to get ahead of the game and move forward, and I'm like, why? And Spirit's like, just hold your horses, okay? So just take it easy, take it slow, take some deep breaths. I'm going to go down a little bit because I don't know why, but I feel like some of you want to see this a little darker, okay? So those are your messages. We're going to talk more about this in your individual readings, but the last thing I'm going to say is, at the beginning or at the end of the song, she says, taken by the sky. And sky is air energy, right? So dreams unwind, love's a state of mind. So be taken by the sky, by the air energy. Like, let it overcome you in the most beautiful, most loving ways. Let it wash over you. Also, today is Moon Day, Monday in real time. It's the 22nd of May. And you know me, I like to count the numbers. So let's see. So we have 5 is May, and then 22. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 7 is, so we have 16, which is also number 7. So we have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, right? If you add 2023 together. So numerology is coming up a lot for us. You guys have probably seen the same like things of numbers. Don't ignore them. Don't ignore them. Go and look on Google, and whichever one, you're drawn to, put in, whatever 22 angel number, whatever you're drawn to. But this is a day of love and romance. So I'm really excited to finish these readings for you guys. And whenever you watch them, they're timeless. But I do feel like it's not just about romance with another person. It's about a romance with yourself. And dreams unwind, love's the state of mind. I feel like these are really about you. Like, what intentions are you setting for you? Not just your family or your friends or your business or whatever, you. This is very personal. Geminis are me, all about me. Enough about me. What do you think of me? Not all of them, but that's why they say the many faces of Gemini. So I will leave it there. I live with a triple Gemini. I could go on and on and on and on, right? But that doesn't always necessarily mean that's what the person is fully too, right? Because his moon is in Sagittarius, and he is very much a Sagittarian in his emotions. So we have multiple things making up our chart. We have all 12 astrological energies in our charts, every single person. Some may have more than others. I have a lot of fire and a shitload of Sagittarius, which is why my patience wanes thin. So look in your chart, like find out and be like, why am I like this? Or why am I, and then work with that and meet that in yourself and love that part of yourself instead of pushing it away and making yourself feel like there's something wrong with you, because there's nothing wrong with you. You are awesome just the way you are. We just are fine-tuning who we are to really awaken to our true selves. And like I said, this shorts came through, and this guy was talking about how, imagine, I've said this for years too, like imagine if we were all doing like what we felt like our purpose was from the beginning, and not whom everyone told us we were or should be. Especially people who are in families like pressured to go in the family business, or a family that has a lot of money and you have to like go through the same bullshit. I mean, I married a guy who was nouveau riche, millionaire guy, but he came from nothing. He literally had an outhouse for a toilet growing up, his father, in rural Nebraska, I believe it was. But then he became like one of the highest ranked ENT surgeons in the world. And, you know, that's like a big deal. And so, you know, he belonged not just to one country club, but two, the most two prestigious country clubs in, you know, a small, not a small town, but not a, you know, not a major city. But either way, and, you know, watching them behave like with their money, you can tell old money and you can tell the nouveau riche. But, you know, the thing with that is, it's like, it doesn't matter because the money is just an expression of who they are inside and how they spend the money, how they utilize the money. And I feel like over this moon cycle, Taurus is going to teach us how to have a better relationship with money, with energy, with abundance, so that we can finally hone and acquire those skills as natural magicians to bring ourselves into who we are meant to be and not who somebody said that we should be. All right, you guys, I love you so much. All of my information's in the About section. I really look forward to these readings. I will see you over there. Until then, take good care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time. Blessed be. Oh.